Allegations that lawmakers were bribed to throw out a joint report by the Trade and Agriculture Committees on alleged illegal importation of sugar in the country are widely fanning the flames of resentment. In the eye of a storm is Wajir woman MP Fatuma Gedi, who has been accused by some of her colleagues for dishing out the said inducement. The lawmaker would come out on Monday in a bid to clear her name.
How can I bribe a honorable member with 10,000 shillings, honestly? What is 10,000 shillings? 10,000 shillings cannot even buy a lunch for a honorable member. Yeah? And I want to challenge Digmat Baraza. If indeed I bribed him, or I bribed in that matter 349 members of parliament, whose interest was I working for? Nobody has sent me. Nobody gave me money to go and bribe a honorable member.
She says all she did was lobby fellow legislators to shoot down the report because it was allegedly lacking in credibility.
I personally, I felt this report was shoddy and was not credible. Reason being, the committee were told to tell us who are the sugar barons. And in the report, they were supposed to tell us whether the sugar that is in the shelves is fit for human consumption. Instead, they brought a report that does not meet actually the criteria for this house. What they brought, they decided to cover up the sugar barons.
But the lawmaker is not alone in condemnation of the report, as Minority Leader of the National Assembly, John Mbadi, is adamant the report failed to answer fundamental questions which the committee was mandated to address.
As John Mbadi, even if you bring that report again, with its pages from page 1 up to 62, the ones that I read, I would still not support that report. I am an experienced legislator. I know how committee reports are written, and I cannot pass a report that is useless.
Amid the confusion on how well the saga on toxic sugar can be resolved, senators hold the view that they can do a better job.
If anyone can take 10,000 shillings to tilt a report whose content has implications on the health and livelihoods of millions of Kenyans, then as a nation, then we are doomed.
Kitui Senator Enoch Wambua says the senators demonstrated independence and level-headedness that is crucial in unearthing the truth.
All is not lost. Senate, I'm very sure, if Senate takes up this matter, I strongly believe that we will get value, not just for money, but value for the livelihoods of Kenyans. Remember, Senate as shown by example. In the last two committees, one, the ad hoc committee on Solai, it has come out very, very strongly and very, very clearly amidst allegations of attempts of bribery, including serious monies, not 10,000 shillings. And senators have said, no. It's not about money, it's about our nation.
Keen observers seem to agree that indeed, under present circumstances, the Senate can be called in to remedy the situation.
Yes, the Senate can redeem our legislature by stepping in, and there seems to be some sense of sobriety in the Senate. But they really also need to seize the occasion and run with the ball.
Mogaka believes that the president may be forced to intervene should the issue prove a hard nut to crack.
The ball stops at the executive because the executive has sufficient mechanisms of investigating the efficacy of the allegation of contaminated products in this country. There are sufficient bodies in this country that can step in and provide a solution, a semblance of a solution on which way forward.
Biegon reporting for Channel 1 News.